Hello everyone, today we will talk about the transit of the Sun. The transiting Sun is in sextile with natal Saturn. How the transiting Sun will behave in sextile with natal Saturn depends on the position of natal Saturn. This transit may be more prominent in your life if you already have planets in aspect with your natal Saturn. But the basics are as follows. When the transiting Sun sextiles your natal Saturn, it is easy and natural for you to accept responsibilities, lead a relatively orderly life, and be cautious in all relationships in which you present yourself to the public, as this sextile gives patience, self-discipline, determination, and a strong work ethic. Therefore, we can say that it is a good day to focus on rebuilding and restructuring the fundamental aspects of your life. The focus of your life turns to traditional things like duties, obligations, and meeting deadlines, and it is as if your most organized friend shows up just when you need to pull yourself together. At this point, individuals would, for example, be the one in their group of friends who now takes responsibility for planning and organizing events. If you are a person who rarely jumps to conclusions or takes reckless risks, now you will instead spend a significant amount of time researching all possible risks before making a decision. So, given that the Sun is sextile your natal Saturn, you have almost a week, depending on the position of the planets, in which discipline and responsibility come naturally. The energy of the planet encourages a grounded sense of purpose, allowing you to approach tasks with a clear and methodical mindset. So think about how you can use this energy to lay a solid foundation for your future endeavors, and what structures in your life need more stability and commitment. For example, if Saturn is connected to your 6th house, it will be a good time if you need to see a doctor. On the other hand, at work, your superiors will be impressed by your sense of responsibility and work ethic, and your work colleagues will notice the serious mood that permeates the office. So the energy helps you overcome setbacks, solve problems, achieve long-term goals, and set new, realistic, and achievable goals. You will simply persevere, be practical and pay attention to details, and common sense, maturity, loyalty, and mutual respect for your current environment will help resolve conflicts and bring harmony, stability and commitment to relationships. As we have already mentioned, when the Sun in sextile illuminates natal Saturn, new partnerships will be loyal and lasting, and you will even be asked to demonstrate your leadership qualities or teach others. If you have recently struggled with an obstacle or have been persistently trying to recover from a major setback, now is the best time to begin a period of renewal, because you can finally not only recover, but also make new progress towards a goal and development. However, if your natal Saturn is negatively aspect or in a bad position, it is better to beware of such Sun illuminations because they will be more prone to procrastination than usual, and you will have a hard time maintaining your energy levels. If this is the case, get extra rest, and seek good advice from your elders and superiors, even from younger people who already possess wisdom, trust, and leadership. Either way, both positively and negatively, now you will find it difficult to understand those who do not respect others, those who take reckless risks or lead chaotic lives, because although your methodical approach to projects is not the fastest, it ensures that you consistently achieve your goals. And it shows, whether it's work-related tasks or personal goals. While the focus on responsibilities is strong, it's important to balance this with self-pity, as you'll likely find it hard to relax during this time, but remember that rest is a key component of sustained productivity. Potential problems include an overemphasis on the public, leading to burnout or neglect of personal relationships. To mitigate this, set clear boundaries and prioritize tasks. Make sure your desire for achievement doesn't overshadow your need for emotional and social fulfillment. The discipline and focus you're using now can be channeled toward significant progress in the areas that really matter to you. So it's best to take the time to re-evaluate your priorities and align your actions with your core values. Either way, if you consider yourself a person who respects tradition and convention, you'll be rewarded with the foresight to recognize when change is needed. Then your ability to sacrifice for your future self will testify to your strength, and as you thus harness this sustaining influence, trust that each small victory contributes to a greater foundation for future endeavors.